The future of Lego Fortnite has just been revealed and it's looking absolutely insane. And so this is 20 leaked updates coming very soon. Our minds have been blown in the Lego Fortnite community because as you can see, it looks like the next year's worth of content may have just been revealed. This image was posted on 4chan and is supposedly the roadmap for all of the content that we're going to be getting in Fortnite over the next year. And as you can see, there is an absolutely insane amount for Lego Fortnite. Keep in mind that at this stage in time, it's not 100% confirmed if this is real or not, but either way, let's break it down and find out what we can expect. Thanks to the absolute legend that is FN Assist, it appears with this Tuesday's update, we may well be getting some massive updates to animals. Numerous things have been changed and updated in the files, which is indicating to us that we may now finally have the chance to actually keep animals in our villages. It also seems like there's going to be big changes to crops too, indicating that this coming update could well be something farm related. And if we jump back over to that leaked roadmap, that could well be the first image that you can see right here. But that is only the beginning of the incredible content that we're going to be getting, because on May the 3rd we are getting a huge Star Wars update. The Lego Fortnite devs have even confirmed this themselves by tweeting out "These are the bricks you're looking for," and this also appears to be showcased in the leaked roadmap. And if this turns out to be true, as you can see, we would be getting Lego versions of speeder bikes, which sounds incredible. Not only that, you can also quite clearly see some kind of Lego Star Destroyer in the sky. Whether or not it's going to give us the opportunity to build that, or whether it will literally just be there on the map, we don't entirely know. Either way, I think we can all agree that this could well end up being the greatest update in Lego Fortnite history. Well, maybe until July and August at least anyway, because if we take a look at the next step in the roadmap, it seems like we may be getting a Lego version of Colombo. There's no doubt that this big dude was one of the most popular things back in Chapter 3 of Battle Royale, and if this roadmap turns out to be legit, it appears he's making his grand return in Lego. Interestingly, the image that you can actually see on screen right there is a Lego recreation of a loading screen that we already have. Fingers crossed this all turns out to be true, because I would love to be able to ride around on my survival world on my own personal Colombo. Shortly after that in the roadmap we can see some other kind of major update, but it is extremely difficult to tell what is in this image. The only thing that I can really make out is that it showcases some kind of windmill. I personally have absolutely no idea what that could relate to, but if you have any ideas, let me know down below in the comments section. The next part of this leaked roadmap could well be the most interesting of the whole thing though. It seems we may well be getting some kind of major Halloween update in Lego Fortnite, just like they do Fortnitemares in Battle Royale. It appears to showcase some kind of spooky goings on in a Lego swamp with a creepy looking building in the background. And I don't know about you guys, but I am 100% down for this. It looks like some amazing content for us. And finally, as you can see, there is more major content coming in the month of December, which appears to line up very closely with the launch of Chapter 6 of Battle Royale, but due to the fact the image is cut off, it's near impossible to know exactly what it's showcasing. With that said though, I am 100% praying that this leaked roadmap turns out to be true, because if so, it's looking like we have a very strong year ahead of us for Lego Fortnite content. But don't panic though, because we have tons of other stuff that is already confirmed to be coming to Lego Fortnite in the near future. And that includes Rift weapons. These things look absolutely insane, and there's no doubt in my mind they're going to be easily the most powerful weapons that we've ever had in Lego Fortnite. It seems very likely that in order for you to craft these, you're going to have to visit the new Rift biome, which people have been speaking about for a very long time now. That's where you'll be harvesting this Rift ore that you can see right on screen, and it seems pretty obvious that you're going to use that to make the Rift weapons. And you're probably thinking, that's all well and good, I want to use these Rift weapons, I want to be able to break down that Rift ore and create them, but how exactly am I going to do this? Well, don't worry, because you will be achieving that goal using the new Rift processor. It definitely looks like this is going to be a brand new station that we're going to be getting very soon. And if you want to be handling the most powerful weapons in the whole history of Lego Fortnite, this is the thing you're going to need to be using. Whenever we finally get that update, it seems that those weapons are going to be really important, because there's going to be a whole host of enemies you're going to need to take down too. Say hello to the first of those, which is the Storm-Sick Wolf. We've got a whole host of wolves already in Lego Fortnite, from the grasslands to the desert, even to the snow version as well. But even more powerful than the three of those has got to be the bone wolves that you can only find in ice caves. But if I was to take a guess, I reckon this Storm-Sick version is going to be more powerful than all of them put together. But it's not the only brand new enemy we're going to be seeing in Lego Fortnite in the very near future, because we've also got the Rift Roller. Just like wolves, we've got many different versions of rollers already in the game, but this one is looking pretty special. Quite clearly, these are going to be located in the new Rift biome, and by the looks of it, they're even going to have the ability to rift away from you when you're fighting them. Fingers crossed that the new beetles can't do the same though, because that is going to be a nightmare. These guys may be rocking a pretty awesome colour scheme, but fingers crossed they're not anywhere near as difficult to defeat as the Rift Roller and the Stormsick Wolf, otherwise we're in big trouble. Who knows though, maybe we'll get a little bit of extra help to get the job done, and I'm really hoping that that comes in the form of brand new titanium items. It really does seem like the Rift weapons are not the only brand new set of useful things we're going to be getting in Lego Fortnite, because as you can see, titanium will be making its way to the game soon as well. And it seems pretty obvious to say that quite clearly these are going to be more powerful than any weapon we've currently got in Lego Fortnite. Maybe they'll actually be the first legendaries that we get. It's difficult to know though whether or not they'll be more useful than the hammers that we're going to be seeing soon. It looks like we could be getting these in a whole host of different rarities, but what exactly we're going to be using them for currently seems like a bit of a mystery. Are they going to be used for taking out some of the brand new enemies we're going to be seeing, or harvesting different things in our survival worlds? I guess we'll have to wait and see. With the release of vehicles in Lego Fortnite, I think we've all realised they definitely need some improvements, which is of course making things pretty difficult to get around your survival world because of how inconsistent they are. Well, don't worry, because we're going to be getting a new mode of transport, which is the cannon. Why even spend the time building a vehicle to drive across your survival world when you can literally just launch yourself with this thing? I can only imagine that the heights we're going to be gliding from are going to be pretty high here. With that said though, it's difficult to know which is going to be more impressive, that or the brand new catapult. With that thing quite clearly leaning towards some kind of medieval theme, it will be interesting to see if we get an update based all around that. Either way, I think the majority of us are 100% down for flinging both ourselves and our friends around the survival worlds. Well, as long as we've got a soft landing anyway. The movement updates continue for Lego Fortnite though, as in the near future we'll probably be seeing zip lines. Giving us the ability to link one mountain to the next and literally fly across with this thing is going to be fantastic. And unless they decide to buff the charges on the grappler to essentially infinite instead of 30, it looks like ziplines could well just be replacing that kind of thing completely. But with all these incredible leaks, we've barely even spoken about one of the most important things in Lego Fortnite, and that is builds. We've of course had certain Lego kits arrive in the item shop being sold for V-Bucks, and we all know that was a pretty controversial decision. Well, as you can see, it looks like things are not slowing down because there are tons more Lego building prefabs that are going to be released at some point. Sadly, we don't really know whether these are going to be sold in the item shop as Lego kits or whether they're going to be landing in player survival worlds for free. If I was to take a guess, I would assume it would be both. Some are going to be sold for V-Bucks, whereas others will probably just land in normal updates. I'm really hoping though some of the best ones are not locked behind a paywall. Something that is guaranteed to come to the game for free though is the new Forge. This is a station that we're going to be getting at some point in Lego Fortnite in the near future, but it's not currently known whether this is going to be a brand new machine or some kind of level 2 upgrade for the metal smelter. Either way, any kind of addition to Lego Fortnite in terms of brand new stations is always welcomed by the community. Something that players will be even more excited for though has got to be the level 5 crafting bench. It has always annoyed quite a lot of Lego Fortnite players that ever since the launch of the game, we can only upgrade to Epic with the crafting bench. It looks like this will finally be changing because as you can see on screen right here, this is what the level 5 legendary version is going to look like. And I would say there's a pretty strong possibility that this is the exact thing we're going to need if we want to be crafting those titanium items that I spoke about earlier. The leaks don't stop there though, because we haven't even spoken about wrist trinkets yet. We've already got tons of charms in the game which give us a range of different abilities, and they are really useful. It appears that wrist trinkets may well work in a similar way, giving us various kinds of buffs, but instead of carrying this in your backpack, you will literally be wearing it on your arm. The information surrounding what exactly these are going to do is pretty light at the moment, but it seems safe to say that they could well have a pretty big effect on how you take on enemies in your world. And speaking of taking on enemies, don't worry if you do take a little bit of damage, because we're going to be getting loads of new healing items soon. As you can see on screen, there is still an absolute ton that haven't arrived in the game yet, and no doubt they'll just be rolled out across various different updates throughout the year. And finally, we need to touch on the fact that quite recently it was leaked by iFiremonkey that we're going to be getting some kind of brand new cave type in Lego Fortnite, which is codenamed Osiris. This quite clearly appears to have links to the ancient Egyptians, but what exactly is going to be inside of them we don't currently know. It was also revealed in the very same leak that polar bears should be landing in Lego Fortnite very soon, which seems like a fantastic addition to the game, but we don't really know whether they're going to be friendly like some of the animals we already have or a pretty strong enemy. Either way, get yourself ready because it could be pretty crazy. And so there we have it, people. That is 20 leaked updates coming to Lego Fortnite very soon. That's going to be everything I've got for you in today's video. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out.